Bungie are set to hand out free God Roll weapons to everybody in a very public acknowledgement of the recent Weightgate issue where it turned out random rolled weapons weren't actually that random at all. Well, today I'm going to let you know what to look out for and when these God Rolls are going to be landing in the game so you can get your hands on some of the best weapons in the game without having to grind or rely on RNG in Destiny 2. Well, if you enjoyed the video, then subscribe for more Destiny 2 content and turn on notifications to never miss an update. Well, this week Bungie issued a fix for the RNG perk waiting issue, and that is aka Weightgate. I've also thanked the Destiny 2 community for bringing the issue to the attention of the developers. Well, I'm going to go into the details of the RNG perk waiting issue a bit later on, but first of all I wanted to focus on the loot that we're getting in the game very soon. So starting on the 19th of November 2024, the Vespers Host Dungeon is going to be issuing double drops for encounter and also activity completions. Both armor and weapons will be able to drop from encounter completion, so this is going to be a really great time to jump in and get that dungeon loot. Even more exciting than double loot from the dungeon, starting on November the 19th, Banshee 44, the gunsmith vendor in the Tower Courtyard, is going to have a collection of God Roll weapons available to pick up. These are some of the best weapons with the best rolls from endgame Destiny 2 content, including competitive PvP, dungeons, seasonal events and even Grandmaster Nightfalls. So it's definitely worth marking in your calendar to remind yourself these weapons are going to be available, because you are not going to want to miss out on this. So let's have a look at the weapons first of all. So Rose, that one is a hand cannon. We've got fluted barrel, accurized round, slide shot and explosive payload. Also smooth grip and a handling masterwork. That is going to be very good. We've got the multi-mac, that is a submachine gun. That's polygonal rifling, tactical mag, attrition orbs, kinetic tremors, and also a reload masterwork. Then we've got a very good one, Indebted Kindness. This one is a rocket assisted sidearm. We've got smart drift control, tactical mag, loose change and volt shot, with a velocity masterwork. Well, next up we've got Compass Rose. This one is a shotgun from the Solstice Summer event, corkscrew rifling, light mag, snapshot sights and slide shot with a handling masterwork. Then we've got Hothead. This one is an adept rocket launcher, hard launch, impact casing, tracking module, clown cartridge with a reload masterwork. And then finally the one that everybody wanted and the one that kicked this all off, Chill Inhibitor. This one is a heavy grenade launcher, countermass, spike grenades, envious arsenal and bait and switch with a reload masterwork. It's worth noting that dungeon related weapons are going to require the dungeon ownership and also at least one dungeon completion. So we've got a couple of great weapons here for PvP players, including slide shot explosive payload version of Rose. We've also got the snapshot sights and slide shot version of the Compass Rose, which is a Solstice weapon, normally a limited time summer event. You know, both these weapons are excellent rolls, going to be a good combination to take into PvP content. Well, there's a couple of S tier weapons to look out for regarding PvE content. So Indebted Kindness with loose change and volt shot is going to be excellent for your arc builds, also prismatic builds too. Indebted Kindness is still my most used energy weapon almost 1 year later. It's powerful, it complements any build, it's going to make you feel even more powerful. Then we've got Chill Inhibitor with envious arsenal and also bait and switch as well. This one is a rapid fire heavy grenade launcher, devastating, and I really recommend getting hold of this weapon. Hothead with clown cartridge and tracking module, also pretty good for endgame PvE content. So in summary, we've got some excellent weapons coming our way, and all we have to do is visit Banshee 44 from the 19th of November 2024 to get them. Well, next up, let's have a look at a little explainer about Weightgate. So, if you're wondering why Bungie are doing all of this, well then they are essentially apologising and making up for a past error on their part. Even though I don't think this was a malicious error, but it has come to light and they are trying to make good on it. It started when the community was farming the Vespers Host Dungeon this season for Chill Inhibitor, and they couldn't find the envious arsenal and bait and switch role. It was there, it's just very rare, and many people started complaining and wondering if Bungie was doing something to prevent players from getting it. These perks are supposed to be 100% random, and the lack of this role in the wild just didn't make sense, as tracked by websites like LightGG. The community started looking into the issue with some pretty advanced statistical analysis and provided Bungie some evidence that certain perks were weighted against appearing together. Bungie maintained no single perks were weighted, and developers came out to say there's nothing in the code to weight perks against each other, and then some undeniable evidence started to emerge with the help of LightGG users, showing that if perks appeared next to each other in the API, then there's more of a chance of them dropping together, about a 1 in 24 chance. The perks further away, they're less likely to drop together, and that was about a 1 in 454 chance, and this is why some of the combinations seemed almost impossible to get. Well, Bungie said they'd look into it, and they came out to say they were investigating the potential issue and working to confirm the community's findings, and that is pretty clear language to say they found something themselves and they're working on a potential fix. Bungie are taking this seriously enough to issue godroll weapons across a range of game modes, therefore something crucial has been found, and Bungie want to make up for it, especially since the Final Shape release. The news coming from Bungie has been pretty bad, with the layoffs, loads of cancelled games, and just generally a bleaker outlook for Destiny 2 as a whole. That's another example of the Destiny 2 community coming together to solve a puzzle, although this time we're not traversing the corridors of time, we're investigating Bungie's random roll weapon drops. And however you feel about the issue, if you think this was on purpose or not, it is a public service announcement to say we've got some great godroll weapons coming, plus also when you can expect them to land in the game. Well, let me know what you think in the comments, but that is it for this video today, with Bungie handing out free godroll weapons in Destiny 2 very, very soon. As always, thank you so much for watching or for listening. Don't forget you can hit that subscribe button down below for even more Destiny 2 content here on Endgame Express. So you can also like the video and share the video too, that would help me out here on the channel. Well, thanks again, and I'll see you very soon. Well, thank you for watching that video, and today I'd like to talk about Endgame Express Backstage, the home of exclusive content for fans of Endgame Express. To join, simply join up through Patreon or the YouTube membership. You get early access and exclusive content, shoutouts in the videos, access to live streams, plus also access to our exclusive Endgame Express Backstage community Discord. Well, here's some more information about the tiers. So in Tier 1, that is $2.99 a month, you get access to our community Discord and also early access to content. In Tier 2, that is $4.99 and you get shoutouts in the credits of videos, and also you get access to community polls and help shape the content. For Tier 3, that is $8.99 and you'll get access to exclusive community videos and also get access to exclusive live streams as well. Well, the core content on Endgame Express is always going to be free, but if you want to go above and beyond and support Endgame Express, then all you need to do is get access to Endgame Express Backstage today through Patreon or YouTube membership. Endgame Express is a one-man band right now, but I would love to expand into more games, podcasts, more channels, but to do that, I'm going to need your help to make this sustainable. And in return, I offer you some exclusive benefits and backstage-only content. Well, if you enjoy Endgame Express, then consider Endgame Express Backstage today. You can hit that membership button right down below, or you can find us on the Patreon links, and you'll find those links in the description. Well, thank you for listening, and thank you once again for watching, and I'll see you very soon.